What's going on, everybody? If you don't know me, it's your little homie Dean, here to bring you the Cinematics Top 10 review of The Winning Time, Story of the Lakers Dynasty, Season 1, Episode 3. Now, if you can, do me a big favor, hit the like and subscribe button so you can continue to get the content. And if you agree or disagree with anything I'm saying, don't hesitate to jump up in the comment section, man. I love talking about this stuff. Nah, boom. So it jumped off 5 minutes later after the last episode where Jerry West just dropped a bombshell that he doesn't want to coach anymore. So Bus is in there laying in his ass about quitting and everything. They like 2 weeks out of training camp. Like this is just madness in the sports world, you know what I mean, for you to put the team in that position, you know what I mean, with the players and everything that you done helped pick. I mean, it's just going nuts. Everybody outside the office listening in, busting that snapping, going crazy. And West can't even do nothing about it. He just let him know that he can't lead the team. And you know what I mean, if you know Jerry West's story, you end up becoming what is might be the greatest general manager, which is the one that picks the talent to play on the team that's ever even done it. Now they jump back over here to Michigan. You know what I mean? They still keeping Irvin car clean for him and everything. He's packing up, getting ready to go. And, fam and everything is out there. They have a good little moment. They look like a little country Lance and everything from me going up there and visiting my people. That shit look legit. Then you come up in here with Patrick James Riley, who, if you know the story, I ain't even gonna spoil that for the people that's just watching it, but yeah, he's important. This motherfucker can't even get into the damn arena. He done won a ring with the team and they won't even let him in. So I jump back over here to where Jeannie is bouncing ideas with the secretary and everything, trying to see what they can do to bring in more revenue. She doesn't like the fact that, just because your dad is spending money, you got to understand that we can't spend the money like that. Our jobs are on the line, and you said, you working with the women, you remember from the first episode. So I'm going to need you to back us up. Bus is in here just in a shit show. He's thinking about all kind of coaches and everything. Everybody big name from back in the day. They can't even get it. So he actually lands on Jerry Tarkin. And this motherfucker, was cold too. He had a whole bunch of wins, took you in LV Final Fours, all of that shit like that. But he was a cheater. He had plenty of scandals. You see right there, 3-year probation, NCAA violations, recruiting violations, 2-year suspension, fraudulent acts. I'm talking about that shit was sick. And he just handed niggas money, nigga, come play for me. You know what I mean? It doesn't even matter. Bust like, fuck it, nigga. We paying people in the NBA anyway, so let's do it. Now, he got his damn general manager so messed up, that nigga putting Alka-Seltzer in coffin, man. He just got him all the way messed up. Now, your boy, the voice of the Lakers, is just telling them, man, we ain't gonna find nobody right. And Jerry Tarkington is just not the one. They showing Pat Riley on the beach, all this old pictures. Look how deep they went in with these pictures, man. Looking just like Pat Riley back in the 80s. And they going to his house talking about, showing what type of lifestyle he's living. Obviously, his wife is a shrink. And he just, out here retired, probably about 38, 40, something like that. Ain't got nothing to do with just, just living life now. Just bored, about to go crazy. You know what I mean? Ain't got nothing to do. So he just reminiscing on everything that he's ever had, all the stuff, and just feels worthless now that he doesn't have it. But his bitch down for him, so I'm fucking with her. Bus get told by his mama that now he owe another $3 million for the damn stadium. So he ain't even paid for the form yet. And dude done dumped off the bill. They trying to hide that shit from Jeannie, but of course she over here. Now Irvin go back over here and fuck with your boy. And and he's just talking wet to Irvin, man. It's good to see that somebody was picking on him. He got this little young punk in here talking about his outfits, talking about his clothes. See what I mean? Talk about how he did his relationship with Bus. Take him to the thing to go get him an actual suit. Got his tailor talking fucking about his clothes. I mean, that shit was just funny, man. But he do break down to Irvin, man. You better understand this is business. Bus might act like he your friend, but he gonna be the one to cut your ass if you don't goddamn shake something. So you better get with it. Now we over here, Chick Hearn, the voice of the Lakers, what I said earlier. Chick Hearn is his name. You know what I mean? Pat Riley trying to get back in basketball so bad, he was asking for a job from Chick Hearn to be a commentator. I can't believe that dude from what he ended up becoming. So Tarkin, and you know what I mean? Tark the Shark. He got a homeboy, Vic Weiss, and Weiss is out here, trying to tell Tarkin, man, he need to take this Lakers deal. Let's see what's going on with it. And Tarkin like, man, fuck no, I'm happy here. Irvin, you know what I mean, come over there to see Jeannie. Bus think Jeannie fucking out daddy, but then he find out what's going on. So I guess that's how their relationship jumped off. But Bus can't talk to him about nothing and everything. He had a whole day set up, but Bus got to dip out. He got to go to Vegas because Tarkin won't even take the meeting. So now he just gonna fly up on him. My bad. So now Wes is sitting over here just going through the thing, talking to this assistant coach that comes up in here talking like he hot shit. Wes almost ready to swing on his ass, but then the other people come in to greet him, and he's auditioning to be the next head coach. Wes actually goes in. Well, we'll get to that. And Irvin says, "Fuck it, man. He gonna go out with big time, goddamn it, and go to this little movie premiere." He like, man, don't be acting like no chump, man, with all these stars, and you see, it's you know what I mean. Everybody's supposed to be in it, but dude, name ain't on there. So man, this shit crazy. So, he meet up with some other players and shit from the Lakers. They sitting out there. Look like Irvin get approached. You see Bill Cosby and all this shit, but Irvin get approached by a pimp, letting him know I got a whorehouse, all this shit. You can come gamble, do have fun, goddamn it. Irvin, like, Irvin, goddamn it. Irvin ignorant. So he gonna goddamn go do it. They go watch the movie and everything. Everybody want to chill out. West is back in the damn office, just going through film of this coach, and he's liking what he sees. Looking like the coach actually did something right. He's actually a good coach, and he, being a lifetime Laker, Jerry West want the Lakers to win, so he's actually getting up on this. Pat Riley come in there, and they used to play together, so they cool. He like, man, I'm going to audition to be a voice. He like, man, you crazy, and them niggas just have a moment and they gonna come together real soon, I think. Now this Irvin sitting up in the crib, looked like at the crack of dawn, calling his parents and shit. They better get ready to head to church. He done went over there. The guy see Nastro, whatever the hell his name was, went over there fucking everything. And Irvin got dogged. He was doing it all back in the day. Now, they showed Jerry Buss over here how he was doing his comb over and all that shit to go talk to people, and then they go up into some club or something, whatever, and have this whole meeting and talking. It's like a restaurant, excuse me, and talking and just basically talk funky to Bus and let him know. But Bus, of course, make him an offer he can't refuse, and then let him know he'll be the highest paid coach, and they say, let's do it. At the end of the dinner, these wise guys send over a bottle of champagne and say, what's up, and then, what I mean, looking at, and then all of a sudden talking and bang, bounce. But you remember earlier, dude Tarkin alluded to his homeboy having a gambling problem. So now they done bounce because, them probably issues they got with the gambling shit. They go back in this Pat Riley shit, and I thought they drew this out by how depressed he was. He done cut his leg, cut down this shed and shit he got, all this stuff, thinking about his dad who was a baseball player that didn't make it, and how bad that said that made him, and now he turning into him. They drew that out a little bit too long, but I see he was in a bad place, and that's real shocking to see because Pat Riley one of the coolest white dudes you'll ever see. Now, Irving, now he calling Cookie back home. She's still playing hard to get, while he over here still fucking. That's what got, that's how y'all girls do. Y'all sitting over here playing stupid. He want to be with you. Now you got him out here just slutting. Because what else is he going to do with you acting ignorant? Jerry West is sitting up in there with his wife, and she's still trying to make it happen like, I'm going to give you a baby. I think that hyped him up, man. He just want to go back up in there and tell Buzz, to hire a dude, and he probably finna try to start keep working. Bus like, no, I done hired Tarkin. Tarkin on his way. Calling his wife circling damn mansions and shit in Beverly Hills. Bus telling Jeannie how good a movie it is and why they'll be able to do it. Man, at the end of it, man, they find your boy. They find Tarkin and boy in the trunk with a Jerry West card laid on that nigga, man, probably from his gambling debts, and that's how it go off. This Lakers shit, man, this shit is cold. The way they doing this, and if you know any of the historical history, man, you got to get up on it. My bad, I didn't get the first two episodes, but we rolling every week on these. There it is.